Co-creation isn't always a smooth journey, but there are lots of ways to enable a less bumpy ride. These short animations will show different issues you may encounter on the co-creation road and prompt reflection on the ways they can be overcome. In these animations, you'll see Elsie, a citizen, Astrid, a public service worker, Pedro, a public service manager, Zoe, a policymaker, and the Minister, a politician, on their co-creation journey and some of the challenges they face. Here, we look at two scenarios relating to the ethics and values that underpin co-creation. After each scenario, there'll be some questions for you to reflect on and discuss with your fellow co-creators.
So, we called today's meeting to see how everything is going. We are evaluating our service and we want you, the service beneficiary, to help us with this.
So, Elsie, do you feel that the service has made your life better? Have we solved any of your problems?
Sorry, what do you mean? Was there something wrong with me?
Well, obviously there was some sort of problem, or else you wouldn't have come to us in the first place.
We only want to help you, Elsie.
I thought I was trying to help you.
Well, yes, I suppose you are. But we're a service and our role is to fix things for people like you.
Is it?
Traditionally, services try to solve a problem or deficit in society. Co-creation asks us to think about the existing capacities in people and the communities public services work with. Think about the animation and reflect on these questions. Power. What does the way in which Zoe and Pedro speak to Elsie tell us about the power dynamics in their relationship with her? How could this conversation have been more equitable? Relationships. How equitable is the relationship between your service and citizens, and identify what contributes to this, what could be improved. Capacities. What expertise do the people who access your service have, and how can this be incorporated into the service? What existing resources are there in the communities you work with, and are you working with them in the best way?
Ah, Astrid, you've got together quite an audience for my talk today.
Talk?
Yes, I have a presentation ready about how we can improve the service.
Ah, that's not really the format of this event. It's more about having conversations with different people about the service.
Elsie was just telling me about how she's experienced the service recently.
Well, I was just saying that the service doesn't really listen to me. They don't pick up the phone and they're quite far away to travel to by public transport.
Yes, but the standard we have set for our customers is first class.
Minister, I don't think Elsie is finished yet. What were you saying about the service?
Well, that's it really. You know, we're treated like another number, pushed from one desk to another. No one knows me or remembers what I said to them the last time.
Yes, it might feel like that to you, but what you don't see is that we are serving more people more quickly doing things this way. It's more efficient for you, you see. That's how you should view it. And that's a lesson in how to deal with complaints.
Society is usually hierarchical, and the importance we endow to position affects how we listen to one another. Co-creation asks us to dismantle these structures and value different perspectives and expertise. Think about the animation and reflect on these questions. Creating the space. What parts of the co-creation event depicted in the animation scene can help conversations between different people to occur, and how do they do this? What other techniques and tools could you use to stimulate conversations between different people? Addressing power imbalances. What techniques did Zoe and Astrid use to try to address the hierarchy between Minister and Elsie? What could they have done differently to achieve a more equitable conversation between the minister and Elsie? When it doesn't go to plan. Think about the end of the animation scene. If a conversation you are facilitating between people ends like this one did, and you didn't address it at the time, what would you do? How could you address or mitigate its impact after the event?